Look into the eyes of a nigga who ain't never had shit but a hope and a dream. Then look into the soul of a nigga in the mode of a killer that they forced him to be. With the heart of a lion, I walk with the giants, praise to the highest.
It's your boy, Famous Animal TV, who I got in the building with me.
Man, Coolie in the cut, nigga. What's up with you?
What's going on, man?
Man, nigga, you got it, man.
I see you out here doing this music and shit. Like, how this shit paying out for you?
Man, this shit lovely, man. Just from knowing where we started and to know where we ain't now, man, nigga, the sky the limit, man. We done built everything from the ground up. It's paying off, man. I can't complain.
Real tough. So, like I'm saying, like, when did it start?
Man, bro, we can go back to when I was age 9 or 16. Just a bunch of stops and starts in between. I used to rap with my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? That fell out, however it fell out. And really since last year, man, my homeboy called me in January. He was like, nigga, I'm finna get you the studio equipment, blah, 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 nigga. Man, nigga, we had an album out by September, nigga. And we finishing up another project, so look for that shit.
Real talk. Saying, like, what the project, what's the name of them Johns?
Man, look, it's so new. We in the process of naming that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this shit is hot off the motherfucking press.
Real talk. So, like, do you have music and shit, like, out there that people can go check out?
Man, bro, the 9 to 5 tape, bro, you can get this shit anywhere. You find some streaming shit, nigga. That's Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, your friend, your partner, it don't matter, bro.
Real talk. Real talk. So, like I'm saying, what type of music is you giving out? Is you giving out that street shit? Like, what type of music is you giving out?
Bro,
Club bangers?
Bro, this shit really, bro, this shit my life, bro. It's really my life experiences, but at the same time, a nigga want to make sure the music that I do works something, but at the same time, bro, still a Memphis nigga, fool. We still here. We going through the same shit, all of us, you know what I'm saying? So I try to blend the two, like my shit and make my shit comparable to anybody else. So anybody can feel this shit, whether you get it or not, you know what I mean?
So, like I'm saying, like, so could a motherfucker, if you going through some shit, depressed or some shit like that, could you give like some relief type of music that like give out relief, ease a motherfucker mind?
Nigga, I listen to myself on that motherfucker, bro. I feel like if I can make myself feel like that and I know I've been through it, there's somebody else listening to it, it can only help them, you know what I'm saying? I listen to my shit like I'm a stranger. So,
real talk. So, like I'm saying, like, have somebody ever compared your music to another Memphis rapper or another rapper, period?
Man, I don't get compared to a lot of Memphis rappers, but like Kendrick, J. Cole, like Currency, everybody that I listen to, I get compared to, but I'm all dude, man. Just go listen for yourself, man. That's all I can say.
So, like I was saying, do you take notes? Like, who inspired you to do this music shit?
Man, bro, too many people, bro. I mean, even like R&B or rock or anything, like, I can tell you like Anita Baker, you know what I'm saying? She ain't rapping and shit. But then we go from there, then we go to some pop or just anybody, bro. I listen to music, bro. Everything inspires me. I feel like to be good at this shit, you gotta be inspired by everything, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. So, like I'm saying, so like since you've been doing this music, have you ever just collabed with somebody and did some shit with somebody?
I ain't collabed with nothing, except for my nigga Kendall. Shout out my nigga Kendall. He great at the music too. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, I'm open for anything. Anybody. But I do gotta tell niggas though, if you give me featured on your shit, I'm going to try to kill you.
Real talk.
I can't even hide this shit, bro. I'm competitive, bro. And I feel like I'm one of the best niggas right now in the city that's doing this shit lyrically. So, I mean, the shit open. It's open season, bro. Just hit me up.
Real talk. So, like I'm saying, like how somebody notice your work, like notice what you've been doing out here.
Yeah, man. Mr. David Porter, man. Hall of Fame songwriter. You know what I'm saying? It's only 200 in the world. 350 million records sold, my nigga.
Damn. So, like, you know him? You ran across him?
Man, he let me in his private. Look, he don't just let anybody in that motherfucker, man. We was in there and he heard a couple tracks, man, and he didn't say if I made it. He said when I made it. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, that's right here, bro.
Real talk. So, like, did that make you go harder?
Every day, bro. 350 million records, bro. And that's showing love. That's that's legit to the motherfuckers.
Real talk, real talk. So like I'm saying, like, do you feel like you need to stick around with him and make some shit happen?
Man, of course, man. Of course, I'm gonna try my best to make a whole lot of shit happen.
Real talk. So like I'm saying, like you ain't never collab with nobody. Would you like to collab? Who would you like to collab with, like in the industry?
Man, I really want to do a song with Trip though. I think that should be fire. You know what I'm saying? Just lyrically and with the tones and melodies and shit, man. I think this should be dope. But bro, I'm open to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody. I'm ready to work, bro.
I'm saying, so like if you could have put a legendary motherfucker on top, like dead or alive, like on a hit, like who would you go with?
Man, nigga, I done thought about this shit too. You know what, nigga? Fly. Nigga, to getting it on, I gotta bring this shit home. Most niggas would be like pocket shit, but if we can like redo this shit somehow, you know what I'm saying? Nigga grew up out this shit, I had to do that shit, and we can make that shit big everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying growing up off that fly, like you were here in the city, like what part of the city is you coming from with this shit?
Man, nigga, Binghamton originally, but then we moved out to the east, so shit. Been in the east all the time. I guess you can say the east, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back and forth, nigga. I'm everywhere, bro.
Real talk. I'm saying like doing that transition from like Binghamton to the east and shit like that. Has this shit like been rough? Has this shit been hard?
Man, this shit what you making, man. Everybody struggle, everybody had their problems and shit, man. It's really how you handle it. So with that regard, yeah, but shit, we get through that shit. That shit dipped in the bud, right?
Real talk. I'm just saying, like for the fans or for the people who ain't just from Memphis or ain't been in these, locations, like what type of environment is it to you? Like what type of environment is it? Like is it rough, easy, hard? Like what type of environment? Sad.
Man, shit. It's hoods in Hawaii somewhere. You know what I'm saying, nigga? It's really what you making, man. Just like even if you was in a good area, man, just be careful of your surroundings and shit. You know when trouble, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their third eye. You know when trouble brewing, bro. Just stay prayed up, bro. It's rough, but at the same time, it's easy, bro. Ain't nobody out to get you. You gonna be alright, man.
Real talk. Real talk. So I'm saying, like, what type of music, like, what category can you put your music in? Like hip hop, R&B, like
hip hop. Like, bro, I don't know if niggas heard it, bro. Just go back and listen to the 9 to 5 tape. It's a whole lot of bars being spit in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I mean, rap and shit, hip hop and rap is not really the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I do both, bro. I go into both realms. You want to throw me on some 808s and let me go crazy on that motherfucker? I got you on that. You want some other shit? So holla at me, man.
So like, do you make music for the ladies and shit like that?
Man, I make music for the world. I want the motherfucking newborns to relate to this shit.
I'm saying, so like, if you could just get everybody to go listen or go play a track right now, which one would you tell them to go bump?
Bruh, real shit. I would personally tell you to go listen to Let You Down. You know what I'm saying? It's a long story behind this shit, but a little bit before I had lost my cousin and shit, I'm fucking up and, you know what I'm saying? We used to checking this shit, you know what I'm saying? Every time I see him. This time, this nigga serious and motherfucker. He asked me what I was gonna do and shit. And I'm bullshitting. And nobody looked me in my face, man. Nobody said, if anybody in the family can make it doing something, it's you. You know what I'm saying? A couple weeks later, that nigga ended up passing away. You know what I'm saying? So, throughout this time, it took me to realize that, man, I ain't finna do that other shit, man. I'm gonna prove my nigga right. You know what I'm saying? I feel it's only right that I do this shit.
Real talk. Real talk. So like, I'm saying, you ever just like did a show, opened up for like a big artist and shit like that?
I ain't even did that yet, man.
You got a deal? Like, have you got signed or something?
Man, the Greater Than Music tees right here that you see behind you?
Yeah.
GTM, Greater Than Music, man. We make our own shit, man.
So like, what, you in a group?
Nah, man, it's a label collectively, man. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really even looking for all this shit. We made our own way. You know what I mean?
So you got a team that's behind you.
Man, that's behind me, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm grateful for everybody.
Real talk. So like, who give you the most motivation? Like, your mama, your daddy? Like, who give you the most motivation?
That's my dudes, man. My mama, man, she's my biggest fan, man. I love her. You know what I'm saying? I'm always rapping about it. So I always go to my dudes, man. Who gonna love you better than your mama?
Real
besides
talk.
you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real talk. So like I'm saying, like where do you see yourself like in the next couple years doing this music shit?
Man.
Do you see yourself with a deal?
Look, man, I say this. I see Greater Than Music competing with everybody, all the Def Jams, Aftermath, all that, man. I want to make this shit into a global thing, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't trying to join nobody empire if we can build our own, you know what I'm saying? So 5 years from now, bro, I will be taking over the world.
Real talk. So like I'm saying, you got some engineers, some DJs and shit you working with?
Man, come on, man. Yoji, man. Yoji Roby. Producer Yoji. NeedAMix.com, man. He's the greatest engineer in the world, man. I vouch for him.
Real talk, real talk. So like, who would you like to work with coming up out of Memphis though? Like, who would you like to reach out on? You know, while you doing this interview, and like they, you know, see it or some shit like that.
Anybody, man. If you looking at this shit and you rap, nigga, I don't even give a fuck if you beating on 2 plates with a ball and you got a beat, nigga, we can get it.
Real talk. So like I'm saying, you be on social media and shit. Like, can they catch up with you on social media or something?
Man, you can catch me on my IG. This shit Cold Type Cool. Exactly how it sound. Cold Type Cool. You can look us up, man. Greater Than Music 1. That's on Instagram. Greater Than Music. Also on Twitter. My Twitter handle, man. SOFA_KING_cool. That's so fucking cool. If you can imagine.
I'm saying, so like, do you got some videos out on YouTube? Shit like that?
Look, you can go look at the 2 Minute Warning video. Wicked did that. But you can go look at that right now. And during this weekend, it's Friday. Tomorrow we got 2 videos. That's No Tomorrow and Let You Down. So by the time this come out or a little bit out of this shit, we're going to have plenty of video and this interview. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
It's like, hey, man, we working, bro. That's all I can say.
Real talk. So like, man, you know, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you got to get back to the music, get back to the studio, thing like that. But like, what is your whole purpose of doing this music and what you trying to get across by doing it?
Look, bro, if you got a dream, follow this shit, man. Ain't no sense of, man, going to work. You working, your back hurt, all this shit, man. And you got a dream, man. You trying to do something, do this shit, man. You ain't got that much time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, for me, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to succeed.
Real talk. Real talk.
Not Famous Animal TV, man. If you looking at any other shit, what the fuck is you doing, man? Go look at my nigga, bro. Don't look at me, my nigga. Go look at Famous Animal TV, bro.